Hey, it's been about 3 years since I made a video talking about this, but I recently just happened to stumble across a tweet on my timeline from this one Twitter account named Aura United. And seeing that made my skin crawl. Because I was thinking back to the time that I was grinding for Aura. And, God, where do I begin? So Aura United is, or was, a gaming org, and I was grinding for it for like months, and it genuinely got to the point where it was just like the only thing that I was focusing on. Um, and I was really young back then, like really, really young, like much younger than I should have been. And it really got to the point where I was just like continuously working for a goal that would eventually amount to nothing since the organization closed after a bunch of drama in November of 2020. I'm not here to shit on Aura, and I'm not here to spread misinformation about Aura. I'm just kind of here to talk about how kind of dumb grinding, in quotation marks, for a gaming organization is. This is coming from someone who did so for multiple months, but I still may not have like the full outlook on that because it does work for a lot of people, and I'm proud of people who were able to get into gaming orgs through grinding. However, I just find it kind of useless, because you don't need a fucking gaming org in order to, I don't know, fucking succeed in the content creation world or whatever. Because ultimately, the best kind of success is the one that you do yourself. At least in my opinion. I'm not successful by any means, I think. However, because I've reached what I've reached by myself, I'm kind of more attached to the success that I've gotten because I know I was able to do so myself by, you know, using my own personality to convey myself out to the world. Um, and also, gaming orgs in general, in my opinion at least, are kind of stupid. Like, don't get me wrong, gaming orgs can be great, but there's so much possibility for drama, for just fucking stupid arguments that will just lead an organization fucking nowhere. And it's just like if there's bad management, if there's bad members, if there's bad organization of the organization in general, then what's the fucking point in owning a gaming org? I remember there used to be so many of these throughout the years. Like back in fucking 2020 and 2021, these things were literally fucking everywhere. And I remember just like thinking to myself, wow, how cool would that be if I was a part of this gaming team? If I was a part of this organization where I could talk with a lot of people. And then as I got a little bit older, than I was back then, I realized you don't need a gaming org for that. You just need to make friends. You just need to talk to people. That's why I have made the friends that I've made through streaming. For example, Ziki, who is now my co-host for the Some Random Podcast, the podcast that I've been running for nearly 4 years. That's why I have made the friends that I made back in the golden days of my Minecraft streaming in like late 2021 to early 2022. These are the types of things that you don't really think about, but they stick in your mind. I remember I made a video years ago before I moved apartments, before I got my first ever like actual PC, and I was still like using my shitty old laptop in order to make content. And I made a video called Aura Was Mental Abuse, where I was basically just shitting on Aura the entire time. And truly, it wasn't really mental abuse. I just saw it as mental abuse because I was young and I saw everything in a more dramatic light. Nowadays, I just see Aura as kind of a competition where everyone was trying to get in at the same time, and there was so little space and so many people trying to join, to the point that it just seemed a little useless. And I think that nowadays I have grown so much, first off as a content creator, second of all as a streamer, and third of all as just generally a person. And I think that if I wasn't able to do that, I wouldn't have been keeping, like, doing this. I wouldn't keep doing this. I wouldn't keep creating content. I wouldn't keep doing anything that I'm doing right now. So, just in general, gaming orgs, in my opinion, are stupid. Grinding for gaming orgs, in my opinion, is kind of stupid. And again, I am not here to turn down any gaming org and any grinder for any gaming org, because I know they don't give a shit about my opinion. However, I still want to make sure that my opinion is being heard and is being put out there, because I think it's still somewhat important. And whether people agree with me or not on this, I literally could not give less of a shit. I'm gonna be damn honest. I literally could not give less of a shit. I'm talking about my own experiences and my own thoughts, and I think from grinding for months and months and months, and basically doing nothing to expand on my grind besides tweeting about it and making sure that I have connections with the people inside the org, there is no reason that I should have tried that hard. At least, again, in my opinion. I think I've repeated that phrase multiple times. So yeah, I could keep yapping for a long time about this, and I'm not going to, since I don't see the reason to keep doing that. So I'm gonna end off the video here. Thank you for listening to me yap for like 7.5 minutes.